Hello, I'm going to read A Day at Work with a Software Developer by Devon McKinney. Making computers work. Imagine you have a computer in front of you, but it doesn't work. The computer itself or hardware is in good shape, but it can't carry out tasks. You can't play games or watch videos or even surf the internet. What's this computer missing? Software. Software is the programs that run on computers and carry out certain functions or tasks. It makes the computer work. Because of software, the possibilities for computer functions are endless. However, software developers need to create the software first. It's their job to think of useful and fun ways our computers can work for us. Computer science. Software developers study and practice computer science. You may have heard of biology, chemistry, and physics, which are all branches of science. They all deal with the laws of nature. However, computer science is a little different. It's the science of information, processes, and the way they interact with the world. People who work in computer science are called computer scientists. They use computers to implement new ways to pass on information. Like many scientists, computer scientists look at how one thing can lead to another. For example, one set of instructions can be followed to make a computer do a certain task. Computer technology. Software developers are always working on the edge of new technology. They use it and they create it. Their greatest tool is a computer. And as computers advance, developers can do even more. They can use computers to research software that's already used and to see what software would be helpful in the future. They also use computers to make plans for new software. They can share ideas and communicate with other developers through email and video chatting. Most importantly, software developers can start implementing their software idea. This is called computer programming. They have to translate their idea into a code or programming language that computers can understand. Coding tools. Software developers need to know how to write computer programs, which is also called coding. Professional software developers are experts in programming languages. Coding technology isn't just for the experts, though. You can learn to code too. Yes, you. There are plenty of tools to help beginners learn to create their own software. Scratch is a programming language designed for students 8 to 16 years old. This web-based program uses graphics or visuals to help students understand programming. Students drag blocks into a workspace to make characters move. Hopscotch is an iPad application that also uses visual programming to help students learn coding basics. Software engineering. Engineering means using math and science to solve problems. Engineers create new products and processes to make our lives easier. Software developers create new software as part of their job every day. How do software developers start creating something? First, they need to look at the software that's out there. What does it do? What doesn't it do? Then they come up with an idea for a new kind of software. They could also improve software that already exists. Software developers are good problem solvers because they study the problems that exist in current software and then develop a solution. The Internet of Things. Imagine a world where your refrigerator sends a reminder to your phone to go grocery shopping. Imagine the road your parents are driving on, telling their car it's icy. This kind of machine-to-machine communication is a part of the Internet of Things, the next big idea in software development. Today, Some software developers are engineering software that uses the data from sensors in an endless amount of products. Dog collars, televisions, and even refrigerators are all part of the growing Internet of Things. Software developers find new uses for this data all the time. It can even be sent to other devices, such as smartphones. Software and math. Ada Lovelace is credited with being the world's first computer programmer. She invented the first software. Her work is also a great example of how math and software development come together. Born in 1815, Lovelace grew up with a strong education in math and science. She was introduced to an inventor named Charles Babbage, who had created a machine that could solve math problems, called the analytical engine. It's considered the first mechanical computer. Lovelace created an algorithm to make the machine calculate numbers. As a great mathematician, Lovelace used her problem-solving skills to figure out how to make the machine work. Math is a huge part of writing code, which is a key part of creating software. In programming, you have to create a step-by-step code so the computer knows exactly what to do. Writing code is a lot like doing algebra. Algebra is a kind of math that uses symbols such as letters to represent variables, which are numbers that change depending on the situation. In Boolean algebra, the relationship between numbers can be expressed by only two values, 1 true or 0 false. These values tell a computer when to perform a function. In other words, programmers use Boolean logic to tell computers what to do. A day in the life. What's it like to work as a software developer? Most spend their day in an office. They work in many different settings, from the government to the military to private companies. Many software developers work for software publishers or companies that design or acquire new software and put it on the market. On a normal day, a software developer may research their users' needs through online data. Then they'll design or plan new software. They also test software to see if it works. A software developer might also create a diagram to show programmers how to write the code for certain software. Becoming a software developer. Do you have ideas for new computer programs? Do you love STEM and creating new things? First, take as many math and science classes as you can. When you get to high school, take computer and technology classes. You're never too young to start coding classes through community programs. An aspiring software developer has to complete a bachelor's degree. Some get their degree in software engineering, while others study computer science or mathematics. It's smart to also get a master's degree and even specialize in a certain area, such as medicine or finance. With a career in software development, you'll create the technology of the future. We're counting on you. I hope you enjoyed this read aloud, A Day at Work with a Software Developer, written by Devon McKinney. Thank you.